Yeah, definitely. If you say how would I rate the Black Stallions since I started with the Black Stallions, I would say um, from the vote of 10, I'll give the Black Stallions 6 because since I got in 2018, I met a team that's willing and eager to get back into competitive rugby, and all I could bring in my own sector because I'm a forward player. I'm a prop. I play in the position of the right head, the tight head, the loose head, and I play as a lot, either 4 or 5, in my teammates. And I was able to share all what I know, what I think is going to be good for the team so that we can grow. And when we played against Niger Republic, the scrum was a little bit good, but there was a lot of work to do so that we can make it to get more improved. While the backs, they were doing well. We had a lot of tries, with a rapid passing ball with their hands, and it was a lovely game. And then later, we proceeded to the World competition in Ghana, and at the Unjin Stadium, in which we confronted the Ivorians, the Ivory Coast, and we gave them a tug of war. They won the match, but because we sent a simple message, at least when having a team game and you have a very solid scrum and you use scrum to have a try, in which is good. And there were other things that are supposed to be done, like the maul, a lot of things are still improved yet, but let me just do that. And then from there we played the Ghanaians, in which we gave them a good fight, and we were able to win the President Cup, and which was a pass make, and it was nice. And from there we proceeded to Madagascar, but nonetheless, that the Madagascar won with a very big margin, But if you really started the game well and look at it again, we had a upper hand in the scrum. We were so solid, and I believe since I got in with the caps that I had and with the games that I played, I've seen progress, But even when you lose, you need to use that as a means of reactivating what you so desire, like to get for what for what you know to do best, So I would give it like a 6 from 10 because, because the team is still growing, and mainly when I got in, we were like a top tier nation team. So by the winning against Ghana, against Niger Republic, giving a top award to the Ivorians, and playing Madagascar, that took us to the top flight rugby that we desired to play in the second tier nation. And so we've been invited to play the second tier nation before what happened, happened. So it is what it is with that. So. Yes, sincerely speaking, I would say since the Nigerian Rugby Football Federation has been banned from international competition, all the federation needs to do now is to put their house in order, because you have a caretaker committee that are working, and I believe they should work diligently, audaciously, so that they can bring an end to all this problem that always comes within whenever something great wants to happen, just like what happened like in 2016 or 18, no, 15, I don't know, before we've been called back into international competition 2019. And the same thing happened again this year, we've been banned. So I don't think it's helpful for most of the players at this point, because it's good to face reality now. There's no need to talk with sentiment and because like me, I felt pained and bruised with that when we've been banned, because a lot of things would have been done in a better manner, in a better way, so that most of the young boys that have trained, prepared, if they even some came up from the National Sports Festival, while some other guys were coming from Holland, South Africa, USA, Portugal, just like Henry did. We still have Kingwara. We have some other great players like Samieko that late for the South Africa. We have some home base like Cattle. We have some like Aziz Ladipo. We have some other great players like the captain still, a lot of great talent that can still do something in a top flight level, but they never had this opportunity for them to be able to participate in this kind of big event. So I believe that the federation now should put everything together, and they should have a pact with the federal government, the Ministry of Sport especially, so that for next time's sake, the minister can just wake up one morning and say, how you want to dissolve this and caretaker committee, because I believe we have a constitution. So these constitutional, they never had this opportunity for them to be able to participate in this kind of big event. So I believe that the federation now should put everything together, and they should have a pact with the federal government, the Ministry of Sport especially, so that for next time's sake, the minister can just wake up one morning and say, how you want to dissolve this and caretaker committee, because I believe we have a constitution. So this constitutional the debate shouldn't have come into play if really what the federation stands for is concrete. But I believe, in the kind of society we live, things like this happen, and there's nothing anyone can do. You cannot blame the ex-white president, or rather blame whosoever, like, has gotten issues, Like what Nelson Mandela said, he said, what is Vabe is Vabe. What is in the past and in the past, and we have to look into the future now. So when it is broken, you fix it. And when it is necessary to use it, then you do use it. And, it's high time for us to fix the puzzle, because a lot of things have really gone wrong, and they need to be really fixed in a better way, so that this kind of mistake will not happen in the nearest future, because it won't help the players, because the players suffer from it. What those doing their Mr. Football, they're just there in the office, something happens or not, they still get paid. But for the players, it's not like that, So that's just what I think about the situation. They should put their heads together and make things work, and everybody should be on the same page, because rugby is formed out of love, discipline, focus, integrity, and intelligence, But, well, I believe something positive is still going to be done. There's still time before the next election to do what they want to do, and so it's going to come in and see what they'll bring on the table for the young folks, and that's it. So just make things work, and don't make it affect anymore the players, whatever the issue may be.